Hey there, fellow readers. Today we're going to be talking about Six of Crows by Leigh Bardguo, who is one of my all-time favorite young adult and adult authors. So Six of Crows is actually part of a much bigger universe. It's part of the Grishaverse universe for Leigh Bardguo. And that series actually starts with the Shadow and Bone trilogy, which became the Netflix show that also includes some of Six of Crows in it. And then that leads about to Six of Crows, the duology. So it's just two books about 2 years after the first trilogy ends. And then it goes back to the first trilogy and it picks up with the King of Scars duology, which is all that has been published thus far in the Grishaverse. So Six of Crows, out of all the books in the Grishaverse universe, is actually my favorite of them. And I've read this book multiple times just because I love the characters that Leigh Bardguo has created. They're so relatable and authentic, and of course they're not perfect, but they all have their own stories and their own unique struggles, and you just end up cheering for all of them by the end of the book. So this book is about six separate protagonists, and the main one is really this boy, and his name is Kaz Brekker. And Kaz Brekker has grown up in Ketterdam, which is this port city, right? And so it's very big on commerce and trading, and they kind of have access to all of the other nations of the world. They're kind of this hotspot. However, there's also a really seedy, not so nice underbelly, right, to this port city of Ketterdam, and it's called the Barrel, and of course that's where Kaz Brekker is from. And Kaz Brekker is actually known in the Barrel as Dirty Hands, and he's kind of this like ruthless crime lord, if you will. He runs with a gang called the Dregs, and most of the people in his gang and a lot of the other gangs know you don't mess with Kaz Brekker, because if you do, he'll come for you and he will win. So Kaz gets approached to start to stage this really terrifying and dangerous and almost impossible heist. And he's given the task of going north to the country of Furta and breaking into this place called the Ice Court and stealing a very valuable prisoner from within the Ice Court's walls. And this sounds all well and good. However, the people of Furta are very proud of their military might, and their ice court has never been penetrated. It's never been broken into before. So it's seen as this impossible task. But Kaz gets a group of other gang members together, right? He gets Inej, his Wraith, and Jesper, his sharpshooter, and Wyland, who's their demolition expert. He gets together this whole crew, right? They go north, and it's their story of trying to break into the ice court and steal this very valuable prisoner for the sake of Ketterdam and commerce and economy and all of these great things. But of course, right, the real motivation for Kaz and the rest of his crew is the fact that if they're successful, they'll walk away with 3 million Kruge, which is enough for all of them to start a brand new life doing what they love. So if you're super into fantasy books and don't mind a little bit of extreme violence and some minor swearing, then I would highly recommend Six of Crows as a great next read for you. See y'all online soon.